Alright, so here we want to model some math. Model real life with math. So, we're going to talk about Usain Bolt because he's super fast. He won the 200-meter dash with a time of 19.32 seconds. Right? And solve an equation to find his average speed. Alright, so here's the four-step approach. Number one, understand the problem. So, what's the unknown? Let's see. The unknown is the thing that we're trying to find. So we want to find his average speed. So we want to find his speed. What information is being given? Let's see. He won the 200-meter dash with a time of 13.92. So we know the time and we know the distance. What is being asked? Find the average speed. We want to find the unknown. So let's make a plan. Let's see. We got distance and time, and we'd like to know the speed. Let's see. If only there was some equation that involved distance and time. Oh wait, I remember one. D equals RT. Distance equals rate times time. This one has a rate, not speed. Oh, rate and speed are the same thing. So, I can use D equals R times T, plug in what I know, which would be the distance and the time, then I can solve for the rate, which is my speed. So, step 3 is to carry out my plan. So, plan. D equals RT. Distance equals rate times time. The distance is 200 meters. The rate is the unknown, so we'll leave that as our variable. And the time is 19.32 seconds. Alright, well let's see. I got an equation here that I can solve. R times a number. So in order to get R by itself, the inverse operation would be R divided by. So I'm going to divide both sides by 19.32 seconds. These will cancel out because any number divided by itself is 1. And 1 times R is R. So now I have R by itself. It's all isolated by itself. Then on this side, I need to do 200 divided by 19.32. So 200 divided by 19.32 is 10 point, lots and lots of numbers. But if I look back up here, it says to the nearest hundredth of a meter per second. So I got meters over seconds, which is meters per second. So this is going to be 10 point, let's see, hundredth is 2 decimal places, right? Because you're going to have up to 99 out of 100. So 10.35, and then the next thing is a 1, which tells me to stay at 5. So 10.35. 10.35 meters per second. Notice how meters per second kind of works out. So there is my solution. So now step 4 is to look back and check to make that our solution actually makes sense in the original problem. So let's see, Usain Bolt won a 200-meter dash in that amount of time. So if he was going to run 200 meters at a rate of about 10 meters per second, we got D equals R times T. If you're going to run, well, let's see, if you're going 10 meters per second and you ran for about 20 seconds, and that would be, you multiply 10 meters per second, so times 20 seconds would be 200. The seconds would cancel, 200 meters. So yeah, that makes sense. Cool.